So runners on first with a ball to outfield. So now we just covered all of the scenarios that happen when there's nobody on base. Now we're going to cover what happens when there's a runner on base. So we'll start again. We'll go through that whole scenario again, but this time with a runner on first. So we're going to go into this area here where the right fielder is going to field it and not let it get past them, or at least not get past them too much. Now, there's a runner on first base. So the infield's play is to second base. If they get the ball, you want to get the lead runner out. So play is to second. We're going to yell outfield cut 3. That's to third base because we want to get that lead runner out at third. If it goes into the outfield, there's no play at second for that lead runner. We want to be aggressive. We want to go after him now at third base. So let's send that ball out to the right fielder. Center fielder goes as backup. This is the play to third, so that left fielder knew they need to run down to that spot. It's quite a run so that they're lined up with third. Second base, your cutoff, okay? This is not a deep ball way out into the outfield. So position yourselves in a spot where you're lined up with third, but you don't necessarily have to go out into the outfield. Maybe younger players, single A, double A, maybe triple A, depending on who's out in your outfield. You might have to go out into the outfield to catch those balls. But as we get into majors, middle school, definitely in high school, guys have arms out there. So don't have to position yourself too far out in the outfield. Get yourself in a nice spot right there. Now, shortstop's going to cover second base in this scenario in case maybe the play is there. First base, you cover first. Pitcher's going to get back here as far as they can to be the backup for that throw to third as well. So line yourselves up so that you can make that play. Graphics a little off, but that's okay. All right, and this catcher, I don't know where he was. All right, graphics are off, but we'll keep going. All right, so these runners run, and before this ball gets to that cutoff, again, third baseman's got to yell, 2, 2, 2, 2. Means the cutoff's going to catch it, toss that right quickly over to second base, make that out. The ball is, there's a play to third, catch it, turn around, fire that to third. 4, that means catch it, throw it home. Cut it, eat it, if there's no play. Or let that go through. If you catch it and turn around and throw it, it's not going to be in time. So sometimes if it's a really good throw, third baseman, don't say a thing. Let that ball come through. All right, same scenario here, but now it gets past the right fielder. So you would say, infield plays to second, outfield cut 3. Pitch happens, ball gets hit past that right fielder. Someone on this team yell cut 4, okay? Again, it was cut 3 because the first baseman likely was going to be running to third, and you could have made a play if the outfielders caught the ball. But because it got past them, now there's no chance for that. So you got to go 3 bases ahead, which is now home plate. So somebody's got to yell cut 4. The outfielders are running for the ball over there. They're throwing this home. So the second baseman thought for a second it was cut 3, realized it gets past the right fielder. Got to get yourself out there to be that relay. Shortstop, go chase that as well to be the relay or the trailer. Now, any throw that is cut 4, we want either the first baseman or the third baseman to be the cutoffs, depending on where it is on the field. Now, if it's up the middle or anything to the right, we're going to have the first baseman be the cutoff. Catcher, you got to get to the home plate. Pitcher, you want to go back and be that backup. Third base, cover third. Base runners are running around. Ball comes in, goes to the relay, then to the trailer. Right before it gets to that cutoff, catcher needs to be yelling 3, 3, 3, 3. Maybe they're going to throw it to third, all right? It's a dangerous throw over there because there's nobody backing up, right? That's why this left fielder needs to come over. So make sure he's in there. So now that he's there, there's confidence. That catcher yells 3, 3, 3, 3. First baseman's going to catch that throw from the relay, fire that over to third, make that play. Now, if that does happen, the shortstop needs to start coming back and play second. Maybe you catch him in a pickle between third and second. So center fielder needs to come up and be that backup, right? Always thinking, what's the play? You should never, while you're out on this field, be standing still. So once throws are made, position yourself in the next likely scenario where you can be a backup or cover a base. Catcher could be yelling 4-4-4-4-4. Cut it, eat it. Again, all these scenarios, every time there's a ball coming in from the outfield, somebody that's covering that base that the ball is coming to needs to be letting those cutoffs know what to do. All right, so now this is runner on first. Ball is hit behind the right fielder. But this is, again, in that little corner back there. Now, this is the furthest throw in this field. So what we do a little bit different here is we're going to send that first baseman out there. Maybe there was a play where they were chasing after it. This happens sometimes. That's why we separate this little corner from the rest of the plays. Ball gets past the right fielder. Someone's got to yell cut 4. Let everybody know that the play is now at home. That first baseman is running out there. Now they're the relay. Now the second baseman we're going to have as the trailer. Now because this scenario is so rare, it does happen though. The play is going to be at home. The shortstop's actually going to run all the way in and be the cutoff in this scenario. This is an exception scenario. Again, communicate as these things happen so that everybody knows where to be. Ball's going to come in, catcher's coming up, pitcher's got to position themselves as the backup, third cover third, left field, position yourself here just in case that cutoff gets the 3-3-3 call from the catcher and is going to throw it over to third. So these guys are running, ball comes into the relay turns around, throws it to their cutoff, catcher yells 3-3-3-3-3. That means it's going to go to the third. 4-4-4, catch it, turn around, fire it home. Cut it, eat it. There's no play. Just catch it. Don't do a thing. Don't say anything if you want that ball to come through because there is a play. Okay,